All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of my show tonight. Evening, good evening, good evening. All right, the audio is great. So if you're coming on the show, let me know exactly where you're connecting from. By the grace of God, you're calling if you are connecting from Facebook or maybe you're connecting from YouTube. And thank you for coming on the show with me. And I need you guys to go ahead and just share this video. Share it across the board. Let's get more people connected at this time. As I'm waiting for more people to join, thank you for joining and thank you for coming. All right. Today we are going to be looking at something different. Jayi Olari Bigbe, God bless you. Thank you very much. Oluremi Kafo, God bless you. Thank you very much for joining. YouTube Latin Connect. All right, though. How are you doing? Hi, guys. Yemi Michael, what's up? How are you doing, sir? God bless you. All right. Welcome, everybody. As you're coming in, please go ahead and share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Share with your friends even on YouTube. Share with your friends on Facebook. Let's get a fuller house. Ola Meros, God bless you. Yetunde Deborah. Ade Idowu, God bless you. Oluremi Kafo again, God bless you. Thank you very much. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with YouTube. I'm not sure what's wrong with YouTube, but something's wrong. But we won't just be looking for what is wrong. We're just going to continue with the show for today. So we are going to be looking at a different topic today, but I want everybody to be very attentive. Taiwo Oyelade, how you doing, Mamania? How are you? I think I miss Facebook. I think I miss Facebook. I miss Facebook big time. I miss it. Uh, my new page is not that powerful. Nobody's on my new page, uh, but I'm building it. I think I have I got like 6 more days. Facebook is going to open me up, and then we can start enjoying our whole page again. Dr. Princess God, how are you? All right. Let me start. Let me start by saying this. You see, the Nigerian Christianity, we still got a long way to go. Very, very long way. I'm not going to lie to you. We have a long, long, long way to go. Majority of our Nigerian Christians are going to go to hell. I'm not going to lie to you. They're going to go to hell because of holier than thou kind of attitude. What happened to our old page? So you have not been to the old page. Have you seen anything there for the past 2 months or 1 month? Sorry. You're saying what we are now saying what's happened to our page now. When all this time, something's happening, you didn't ask any question. The page has been blocked for over 1 month now, and we're waiting for the page to be open. Um, this holier than thou kind of attitude, I'm tired of it. Just letting you know, I'm just so tired of it. That we believe there is this kind of way a Christian must to act, this kind of way a Christian must to talk. A Christian cannot have the liberty of dancing. A Christian does not have the liberty of drinking, even though the Bible didn't say thou shalt not drink. A Christian doesn't have that liberty of dancing in parties and stuff. We become carnal in the face of Nigerians. I don't understand. And that's why a lot of all of these our pastors, they do pretend. What they do, they don't allow their church members to see those things. They do it behind the scene, and you didn't get to see it, so you believe they're good. You believe they don't do those things. This is very funny. There is one very big apostle of God. God used him like a no man's business in Nigeria. He passed on. This guy will put a bottle of Shinap underneath his bed. He will use it to brush his mouth in the morning. In the morning. You guys didn't know. And when you dance to hip hop or you listen to hip hop music, you're a carnal person. This is very funny. You see, for me, I just laugh because Nigerians are just liars. They lie a lot. Now, the person that is lying, that is now condemning somebody who danced. I don't understand. Is he someone that is a liar? He's a liar. The person is a liar. Lying 24/7. But you think you're going to go to hell. And the person it's a pity. It's a pity. For real. It is a pity. I don't understand that kind of Christianity, for real. I really do want to understand it, but I don't. We're going to leave that alone. Nigerian Christianity is in darkness. I'm telling you, it's big time in darkness. We believe this is the way a pastor must dress. This is the way a pastor must act. This is what a pastor could say. He could not say this. He cannot say that. No. Hello. No. That's not the way it should be. That's not the way. And that's why we are in trouble today. That's why we're in trouble today. We're in trouble today because of that mentality. It's a stupid mentality. Very stupid mentality. Very stupid mentality. I don't understand, for real. People don't read Bible. They just, like I always say, people grow in church, but they don't grow in God. They grow in church. They don't grow. They don't have. They don't have the discerning spirit. They don't understand what is of God and what is not of God. They just go by what somebody said. Oh, this is the way church used to be in Nigeria. This is the way pastors act. This is how they do. That's not the way. Hello? I'm making a big mistake. That's not the way. It's not the way at all. It is not. I pity a lot of people, for real. I really, really pity a lot of people. They're lost. A lot of people are lost. And they're going to start jumping from one place to another place, one place to another place. You eat the rock here, you jump to another place, you eat the rock over there, jump to another place, eat the rock over there, you jump to another place. And that's exactly what how you're going to be going all around. That's how you go all around. You know? That's how you go all around. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a useless, wasted life, wasted effort. I don't go to church to worship pastor. If a pastor doesn't, if I feel a pastor is not doing what I want, I face God. It's not about living a church. It's about facing your God. It's about doing what your God will be pleased with you doing. All right. You look to the right. Let's now look at the pastor. If some people are lying in church, will the pastor now say, "Okay, I'm leaving my church because members are lying"? No, he's not going to do that. He will continue to live his own life and continue to live his life and continue to pray for the other ones to actually be able to do things right. That's exactly what he's going to do. I don't understand how people. No. I really want to, but I don't. It sounds terrible. Well, that's not the topic for today. The topic for today is actually based on a story a man shared with me. The story a man shared with me. And I want us to look straight to this story. I want us to look into this story and break it down. The man called me um, some few minutes before I entered into my counseling session this evening to share with me that he's in his relationship. And you see, most of the time I come, I defend women, I defend women. Sometimes, what's going on? Oh, can you guys hear me? What's wrong with the video? Hello, can somebody hear me? Oh my God, I'm not sure because it seems like something's wrong. Can you guys hear me? Okay, all right. Yes, you guys can hear me. All right. So this guy called me, before I entered into my session, Actually, he was the one that just called me just now. And yeah, he's leaving a message. Uh, I'm on the show. All right, so just call me and to share with me what he's going through. You see, most of the time I come here to defend women. I come here to yell at men because men are supposed, they are the leaders of the home. Nobody should contest their leadership. The moment the wife is contesting the leadership of the husband, there is going to be a disaster down the road. And it's possible for the disaster not to happen right now because there are so many men who are gentle, easygoing. They look weak. You know, when you see them, they look very weak, but they're not weak. Um, what they're doing is they're just only looking for peace. They're just looking for peace. They don't want to rock the boat. They want to just sacrifice. Let's just sacrifice. Let me just sacrifice. And the journey of sacrificing is a very long one. Um, some women will continue to enjoy the spotlight, um, directing their husbands, calling their husbands names, forcing him to do things he doesn't want to do. And the man actually will continue to bend, will keep bending, will keep bending, will keep bending until a day will come that that very timid person, that very easygoing guy, that guy that seems not to have a voice, will actually burst out, and then his roar will actually sound like that of a lion, like that of a lion. Every man deserves to be respected, and if you do not respect them, gradually, they will begin to demand for the respect because they have tried to command the respect, or you refuse to give the respect to them. They don't have a voice. They could not suggest anything in the home. They don't have anything to do in that home. Sometimes the wife is making more money than them, or maybe they are the one making more money than the wife. But because the woman has got a stronger personality, they don't want to have a kind of situation whereby there will be unrest in the relationship. So they will always bend. They want to bend. They want to sacrifice. They sacrifice. And we have a lot of men like that. So many men, especially here in America, that it seems like this country is actually created for women. If you do anything and they should call 911, you're going to be the one to pack your stuff and leave. If you should file for divorce, they will get the most out of all the properties in the house and stuff like that. That was this song I listened to. That I'm not going to work anymore. Now everything I worked for, that this woman collected it. She took everything, so I'm no longer going to work anymore. I it's a country music. I listen to that country music, all the time whenever I go to work. Now, so it's just going to be at a time. You will not believe the way it's going to happen, but it's going to happen one day. So this guy's been married for 7 years, married for 7 good years, found the woman in America. They got married here, and he was the one who won the American lottery, brought the woman over. Brought the woman over here. They got married here, gave them 90 days to get married. They got married here, all those kind of stuff. Anyway, they went through immigration and they got married. And they started living together. And this woman was in school while the man was driving Uber. The man was driving Uber, the woman was going to school. And she went to school all the way. She became a registered nurse and she got a job. And she was making about $5,000 a month, you know, take home after tax. And at the beginning, they were doing joint account. At the beginning, it was joint account, joint account. And they were both enjoying the stuff. The man was in control of the money. He was still driving Uber. The woman was a registered nurse. And one funny thing is this: driving Uber in New York City is a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. You can make up to 11,000 in a month. So this guy was busy driving. Busy driving. Busy driving. They were actually paying the babysitter to keep their kids for them. And the woman was going to work, and the man was actually driving Uber. He would drive Uber all the way till morning. He would sleep a little bit and go back on the road and drive. And it was making money. And then they started building their mansion in Nigeria and stuff. But during this same time, this woman has got anger issue. She's very controlling. And you know, a woman that is very, very controlling, they will start problems. They will nag. They will shout. They will stop giving sex. They will stop cooking. They will stop talking. And they want to use everything around to control the man so that the man will just succumb to whatever it is that they want him to do. So this guy was actually not ready for problem. He's not the kind of person. She's not the kind. Oluremi, careful. Of course, it is over time that always get them to that point. Over time, when they walk over time, that's when they get there. They walk over time. Now, yeah, because some of those nurses are making probably like some of them are making like about $25 an hour, $30 an hour. And if you work 40 hours, how much are you going to make? So they need to wait and get more shift and all kinds of stuff. So they were building a mansion in Nigeria, and women sometimes, she want to actually control the man, da 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 da. And the next thing she said was she wanted to bring her mom. Oh, I want to bring my mother. All right. So the man said, okay, well, that's fine. I don't want no problem. You can bring your mom, but I really don't think your mom should come now. I really don't think your mom should come right now. And she was like, why not? We are paying a babysitter right now. We don't really need any help from your mom. What we're trying to do is to save enough money so we can finish the mansion in Nigeria, and then we buy a house here in America. So instead of we living inside of a rented apartment, we buy a house in America and we can have our mansion in Nigeria. But no. The woman doesn't want that. And those kind of women, when they're actually in pursuit of something, they will destroy you. They will yell, they will scream, they will nag you, they will be angry, and all manners of things. And some of them do slap their husbands too. Some of them will beat their husbands, slap their husbands. I'm telling you, that's how arrogant that's how terrible those women are. Slap their husbands. And eventually this man was kind of like trying to look for peace. So he agreed, was like, that's fine. If you want to bring your mom, that's all right. So she started filing. She filed for her mom to come. They gave her mom visa. Her mom landed in the United States and stuff. And, and the moment the mothers landed in America, that was the end of the relationship between the husband and wife, because this woman will come back from work and lock herself and the mother up in the room, and they will talk. And they will talk throughout the whole day and talk throughout the whole night. This guy will get back, there will be no food for him. He will go and make his food by himself. Then he will sit and catch up with TV a little bit and go to sleep. And then by the time he wakes up in the morning, he's gone again to drive Uber. And then gradually this woman started dropping hours. She started dropping hours. And then now she's only working 40 hours a week. Then at the time, she actually dropped it all the way to 25 hours a week. Because this man is actually very hardworking, bringing home money and stuff. Adeido, why mansion in Nigeria? I rented apartment. Yeah, crazy stuff. Thank you. We've been talking about that for a long time. Nigerians will never listen. Nigerians are Igberaga Tikpoju. Igberaga, is this Igberaga? So the woman started dropping hours until she dropped the hour to 25 hours a week. Because she want to hang out with her mom. She want to stay home. They take the car, they drive all around, they go shopping everywhere and all kinds of stuff and everything. And don't forget, at this time, the babysitter was still coming. This guy was still paying the babysitter. That guy was still paying the babysitter. All right? It's only in America. America don't tell you. Niger boys, Niger boy, that mother doesn't love her daughter. I'm sure. Or maybe the daughter is the one that doesn't love herself. So they will drive all around and go shopping and go everywhere. She will only go to work 25 hours in the week. And that's it. So she wasn't making any money like she used to make before. And this man will drive. So one day, this guy got tired. And like I said to you guys, sometimes we blame men. We blame men. I blame the men all the time anyway. And but this guy here, I want us to reason with him. So this guy, after driving for a while, he started having back pain. He was having back pain and all that. He was having back pain. So he went to see his doctor, and the doctor said to him that you've been driving too much, you've been sitting too much on your butt, and that can actually cause a lot of damage to your leg and your lower part of your body. And gradually, it's actually difficult for this guy to get off bed, and I had to put some stuff on his back and all kinds of stuff. So he told his wife, I don't think I can be driving like I used to drive. I'm only going to be driving a few hours in a day, and then I come home so that I can lie on the floor just to rest because of my back. Don't forget, the babysitter was still coming. They're still living in a rented apartment. They couldn't finish their house in Nigeria because the wife is no longer working like she used to work. And then Uber driving is now cutting down right now. So the mansion in Nigeria has not been completed. They don't have a house here in America. They are still living in a rented apartment. All right. So what next? So the woman said to the man, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not going to drive? Who is going to do the driving? You want me to come and be doing driving with what I'm doing? And the guy said, no. You are a qualified nurse. If you work 40 hours in a week, that 40 hours will pay the bills in this house. And if I work 40 hours a week, driving Uber, the little I make, I can put it together with whatever you have, and then we can pay the bills, and then still have a little bit of change left over. And the woman said to him, I'm not working. I'm just going to be working 25 hours a week, and that's all. I cannot kill myself. Give me time. I cannot kill myself. All right? And that was what she said. She pulled this problem, called the pastor of the church, lie on the guy, call all the family. Oh, he doesn't want to take care of his business. He's a lazy guy. I didn't know he didn't go to school when I married him. I didn't know he's not educated. He's a stupid Uber driver. Look at his head. Look at him. I'm not even going to allow him to touch me anymore. I'm not going to cook for him. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And that was it. Now, don't forget that this man went to bring her from Nigeria. This man drove Uber all through when she was going to school. This guy was still driving Uber. Everyone knows how many years he was driving Uber. And he started having back pain. And that was it. And the woman who he called his wife couldn't step up and walk because she is a nurse, a qualified registered nurse that could make money to help the family. But the moment the mother came, everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. So at this time, this man doesn't have a voice. Even his own family were telling him some certain things. Certain things. The church pastor, told him, you need to step up. But this guy is sick. This guy's got back pain. What should the wife do? That was terrible, man. Very terrible. So, what's going on now? I always tell people this. You see, one day monkey go market, go come back. Every one of us always think like, oh yeah, I can make it. Oh yeah, this person, I can control this person for the rest of his life. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in charge. It happens to men too. Sometimes men will be in charge and they will run their wives like a slave. And one day, the monkey that go to market won't come back. And by the time it will happen, you'll be so shocked. So this guy actually, he told me, he said, the next thing he did was like, he started planning for himself. That it seems like he's going to die in this relationship. That I'm going to die here. And if I don't do something right now, I'm going to be digging my own grave. And that was how the guy started driving Uber, and he was saving part of his money gradually and gradually and gradually. And luckily, during the pandemic, there was this PPP loan that came out, and they gave the PPP loan to the Uber drivers because there wasn't any opportunity for them to go and be carrying passengers and stuff and everything. All those Uber drivers that are registered with Uber, they got the PPP loan. The guys signed up and they got $30,000 in New York City. $30,000 in New York City. And guess what he did? Now, sometimes some women don't know that they're digging their graves. They think they're having it good, everything is fine. You control your husband, control him. And the guy is listening to you. You don't know that guy is a sharp guy. The guy is a very sharp man. If you have a voice in his marriage, they shut him down. By the time he will say something, they will say, shut up. He will say the next thing is, shut up. Next thing is, shut up. And the guy he was actually working so hard, was about to work himself to death. So the next thing this guy did, he contacted one of his friends outside of New York, upstate New York. And houses over there are very, very cheap. So he contacted his friend, and the friend said to him, don't worry, we can get a house. You can use that 30,000 as a down payment, and you can get a house. So he went over there, he saw the house, and then he bought the house, with the help of his friend who actually, co-signed for him. So they got the house. So one day, he packed everything that belongs to him in the house when the wife and the mother were not around. He packed everything, put them inside of his Uber, and he drove away. And ever since he left, he did not return back to that same house. So the woman, who happens to know somebody on our network here, explained this stuff to the woman who is a member of the Raw family. And that one said, you need to talk to Pastor. And then she called me and paid me $600 for counseling session, which I collected, and I used water to wash her hand. And I listened to her story for 1 hour. And I said, don't worry, give me the phone number of the guy. Let me call him up. And during the time this woman was talking, yes, they have children. He left the children for them. He left the kids for the mother and the wife. So this woman, during the time she was sharing her own story, told me the man was lazy. He told me the guy wasn't bringing home any money. She told me how she was working herself to the bones. He told me how she would go and work all night and work all day, and this guy would be sleeping on the couch. He told me about all kinds of stuff, how our mother will cook for this guy, and this guy will eat, and this guy will sleep, and this guy will not go and pick up the kids in school, and how they are paying for babysitter, how she was working. She was telling me all manners of things. And you know me, Pastor Shola, I was believing her. I was believing her. I believed that all truth. And I said, give me your husband's number. Let me call him up. And then we can balance up equation and see if we are able to settle this and bring him back home. At this time, I didn't even know he bought a house. So the man already put the house in Nigeria on the market. And his little brother already got a buyer. And they are about to sell the house as I'm speaking right now, without the consent of the wife, because the property in Nigeria is in the name of the man, not the name of the woman and the man. It's in the name of the man alone, because the guy was the one going to Nigeria to spend the money on building a house. So he found out that if I just continue in this relationship, I am going to die. So the best thing I got to do is to sell that house, buy me a new house, and move away from this woman forever. So I called him up, and he started talking quietly, gently. And the time came, he started crying. And he cried for some time. I actually asked him on the Zoom, just take it easy. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. For a man to cry inside of a video to another man, it's a big deal. That was a big deal. For a man, a grown up man, an adult, all right, who is actually 52 years old, to cry inside a video to another man who is asking him questions, it's a lot. And the man opened up his mouth and shared the whole story with me. And I said, so what do you do right now? He said, I drive Uber. He said, my mortgage here is $1,700. So the moment I drive for a little bit, and in a month, if I make probably like about 3,000, I am fine. I pay my insurance, I pay my rent, electricity, and all kinds of stuff, and I eat. So I'm fine. I said, is it possible for us to fix this marriage? Do you still have a little bit of fire for this woman? And the man said, no. He said, no, it's over. Can't go back there. I was like, you got married late. Your kids are still small. And those kids are going to miss you. He said, yes, I know. He said, but there are sometimes you have to make decisions. The kids are going to be fine by themselves. That you're going to make decision either to live or die. That he has chosen to live. That he doesn't want to die. That he was the one who brought this woman from Nigeria to this place. They came together, married her here, and they drove Uber for her to go to school to become who she is. And the moment our mother came, our mother changed everything around and stuff. Changed everything around. So he just spoke to me today. The guy just spoke to me today. And I asked him, I said, sir, I'm going to share this on the line. I'm not going to make mention of your name. Can I do that? And he said, yes, you can do that. Teach other people a lesson. Let them learn from my story. He said, but tell her I'm no longer interested, and please don't disclose where I am. I said, but she got to know that you are actually upstate New York. He said, yes, and because I told somebody, and probably somebody told her. He said, but don't disclose my location to her. I said, it's possible for her to get your location. She can declare you missing. If she declare you missing, the police are going to find you. And when they find you, this is going to happen. I said, best thing for you guys to do is to do the divorce properly and stuff. Do the divorce properly and stuff. So, um, my next move is to actually be able to find a way to help them out, to totally settle and let the two of them just move to different places and let them take care of their kids. Why did I share this story with you? I share this story with you. The story has we have not concluded on it. We're still on it right now. But I've decided to bring it to you guys because there's somebody out there. You always think Pastor Shola is mean on men. And you believe you can get away with all things. Imagine Baruch one. If you are the mean person, if you are the devil in that home, if you are the one pushing your husband around, and the man is sacrificing now, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ò tí ì ké kú dání. Tí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ bá tẹ èkú dá, ó máa bèrè ikú tó pa bàbá ẹ̀. By the time you will become who you want to become in life, or by the time you will get the opportunity of having money in his hands, you will know exactly what that guy will do. You see, sometimes you might think you are actually the powerful person. Oh, you are the one that is the nurse. You are the one that is making all of this money. You are the one that is doing all this, or you are the one that is powerful. You are able to yell. You can shout. You can nag. You can control him. You can take sex away from him just to control him. Oh, I'm going to tame you with sex. If I don't give you sex, you'll be tamed. If I yell at you and I'll make the house hot, I won't give you peace. You can't eat the food in peace and all kinds of stuff. You will think you're good. You will continue to do it. You will continue to do it. You keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Let me not lie to you. One day will be one day. Monkey go market, he no go come back. The day the man will wake up one day and get out of your life, you'll be shocked. You will not expect it. When it's going to happen? If you're that woman who is mean, so mean and wicked, that you don't want to allow your husband to live the kind of life he wants to live. You don't want to allow your husband to have peace. You don't want to allow your husband to be free. All right? You want to just lock him up in jail, lock him up in prison, the prison of a home. He doesn't go nowhere. He must not go. He must not buy this. He mustn't go here. He mustn't go there. Some of you guys will even prevent your husband from talking to his own parents. You prevent him from talking to his parents. You are preventing him from bringing his family to America. You do that. You prevent them from doing all these things. And you believe you're going to go scot-free. You're lying to yourself. Go and check history. Go and look at history. It has never happened. You cannot go without being punished. You can't go scot-free. One day will be one day. One day will be one day when that man is either he will meet someone that will borrow him brain, or maybe himself will borrow himself brain. Or he will be moved and push until he gets to the wall. And by the time he gets to the wall, he will have no other option but to change. But to change. You know what to change? I'm not going to lie to you. If you don't understand it, better understand now. Because one day go be one day, when monkey go market. My advice is to women, not to men today. There are some men that are hardworking. They are gentle, easygoing. You will take them for a fool. You will think you can write them. Oh, I will write this one. You will think he's obeying me. You will think when I push him, he can be pushed. You will think I slap him, he's crying. You will think when I tell him to go buy something at night, he will run and go. You will see. That's exactly what I passed through in my so-called God-fearing husband, and today he's getting his heart from me. You will think you can get free. You can't go free. One day go be one day. The guy may be taking it now. He may be there and be taking it. He's really taking it right now. One day go be one day when the guy no go fit take him again. He will just tell you, I'm done here. A guy without a voice will suddenly grow some balls. Oh, you will know that guy can talk. You will not believe he could. All right? You'll be shocked, man. So Baba is sorrow. You say Baba is sorrow. The day the guy will turn around and say, enough of this stupid stuff, man. And this is not how he's going to say it. Let me tell you the way he's going to say it. He's going to tell you, enough of this shit. Enough of this shit. I had enough of this shit. I'm telling you, you will not believe that guy could curse. He will say F word like 20 times. You'll be shocked. When he will say S word and put everything together, you'll be so shocked. That's when you realize, this guy has been gentle all this while. I've been living with the devil. You don't know you are living with the devil. The guy is only trying to hold his marriage together. He's only trying to keep his marriage together. That's why he's paying the price. That's why he's sacrificing. But you think you are good. You can manipulate him. You can push him and make him do stuff. Let me tell you something. One day will be one day when he will change. He will just change. And this guy went bought a house in upstate New York. And he moved his own stuff and get out of the house. Right now, who is laughing? Who's laughing now? All right? Who is looking for someone now? Guys, I'll be right back with you. Oh, don't go nowhere. Please don't go anywhere. Please don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with you right now. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Thank you for not running away. All right. You won't understand. You won't understand. The day it's going to happen, you will be so shocked. Sir, are you taking off the polo? No, I'm not taking it off now. I will take it off later. One day go come. When the guy go tell you, say, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? The guy will say, fuck that shit. You know, I ain't your slave. The guy, you won't believe that this guy could speak American English. You think it's only Yoruba the guy go to speak Yoruba, say, wait till you they talk, why you they do me like this now? Janet, please, don't do me this way now. What you want make I do? You go to say now the only English way you speak. The guy go speak American English, say, fuck that shit. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You won't understand. The day that guy will go and bring a gun, he will shoot your head. He will shoot your head. My 4 years on. I'm not lying. You see, you push a man to a place where he's totally zero. You have removed all his manhood. You have stripped him of his glory. You have destroyed him. That kind of guy can turn around and kill you. Oh my goodness. Oh. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. I'm telling you. You'll be so shocked. You'll be very shocked. And I pity all those women. What the women would, oh, you'll be doing this. You've been doing it all your life. The man is buying down, buying down, buying down. The man is respectful. The man is trying to keep his own. You think the guy is stupid. He's not stupid. He's only trying to keep his own. He's waiting for the time you will change and continue to respect him. But no, you are not respecting him. You are not allowing him to live his life and then to be who he wants to be. Running him like a slave. By the time this guy will turn around, he will get to the wall and turn around. He will turn around. And this is exactly what's going to happen. Now, there is the story of another man. Happens to be a client of mine also. And this man, after the wife pushed him and pushed him and pushed him and pushed him to the wall, the guy started raising a new family somewhere else in London. He was raising a new family in London. I think they live inside London, and then he started raising another family outside of London. The husband and wife, they live inside London, but he started raising another family outside of London. And he will go there during the weekend, stay with the new wife and the baby they have, and then come back home to the bully, and then go back again. The day that man changed, it was on Facebook. That woman he saw that this man already have a beautiful wife and one beautiful child by another woman, and the woman is respectful, nice, and sweet to that man. It was on Facebook. I was the one that canceled them. I was the one that listened to the story. It was fun. It was fun to listen to. And I told the woman, I said, Madam, ẹ̀kọ́ wo lẹ́kọ́ ní wíwá ẹ̀? Ẹ̀kọ́ wo lẹ́kọ́ nínú story tí ẹ sọ fún mi yìí? Ògbójú ọdẹ nínú igbó elégbèje. Òun la kàtán yìí o. Ẹ̀kọ́ wo lẹ́kọ́ ń bẹ̀? What kind of lecture have you what have you learned from this? What have you learned from this? Ògbójú ọdẹ nínú igbó Elédùmarè. Àbí inú kí náà pè mí kí náà pè igbó Elédùmarè ní ògbójú ọdẹ. Kí lẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀? It was surprising. Surprising. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was surprising. It was fun to listen to. You see, sometimes when you're telling somebody, stop doing this thing, stop doing this thing, they don't go listen. And then at the end of the day, when everything go now turn around, then they start looking like War Greco. Living with narcissists is like living in hell. Difficult to stay with a narcissist partner. Can't blame to men. it might be the wife married him for greener pasture. Ah, of course, it's possible. It's possible. You know, another story. Another story of a woman who is actually on my Instagram. This woman married this man after divorcing two husbands. You divorced two husbands, and then you marry this new guy. And now your family are now accusing this new guy of not impregnating you. And I asked the guy, the other two people in front, did they impregnate the woman? He said no. Ah, who's supposed to be blamed? Have you been married before? He said yes, he has 4 kids before. Ah, it means that your own torchlight is working. Huh? And now they are now making it the fault of the husband now that he's not able to shine on it. That you a big man like this, you can't even get a woman pregnant. You can't get a woman pregnant. What do you mean you can't get a woman pregnant? She didn't get pregnant from her 2 marriages that she actually left. Maybe those ones left her because of the problem. And now they're now blaming that one. You see, women, some women are just devilish. Some women are just crazy and devilish. And now they're not making it, not knowing that that woman is looking for green card. Only use this man for green card and stuff and everything. And she knew she couldn't have kids. Blame it on the guy. The guy's torchlight is working. You can see in the dark. You can see in the dark. You will put his torchlight. The torchlight is seen in the dark. It's just a pity. So many things happening. I always pity women, but women, come on. Come on. Don't take this thing easy. When you believe that, oh, I got too much power. You know, I have power in America, I can do and undo, and then you're talking to the Black American community, and then they tell you, oh yeah, you're going to slap his face, nothing's going to happen, go call 911 on him, nothing's going to happen. When you do that to a good man, you will suffer. When you do that to a good man, you will suffer. I'm not going to lie to you. You will suffer. A good man that is working so hard, a good man that is not abusive, not touching you, not emotionally abusive, a good man paying bills, a good man who loves you and cares for you, and all you want to do is just to put him under and just control him, you will suffer. Obìnrin must suffer. Must suffer ojú ẹ̀ wálẹ̀. Wọ́n pè é nísinsìnyí inú rẹ̀ ń dùn. Ó máa ra Èkó wá sọ ẹ́ dà pẹ̀rẹ̀ Àjàṣẹ́ o. Telling you. Tó bá mọ̀ lọ́mọ lẹ́ni. If you think you want the rookie, you can yell, you can do whatever, you can speak English, you can speak whatever. Ojú ajá. Ojú ajá. Ah, Olúrẹ̀mí Kàfọ́. There are good men. I know them. I know good men. I know good men. I see them. All the time. All the time. When you become a single parent in North America, your economy availability reduces by 30%. Women need to learn and appreciate the good man. Good men! Good men. Fantastic men. That you need to love them and care for them and respect them. I'm telling you. You need to go listen. If you don't understand it, you better understand now. That there will be one day, there is going to be one day, and that one day is coming. When that man, you will push him and push him and push him to the wall. And push him and push him and push him to the wall. And when you push him to the wall, it will turn around and then it will bite. And that biting is going to be crazy. You'll never believe it. I don't want it to get there for you. And that's why I'm warning you now. I'm warning you. So many women are actually single mothers today for no good reasons. And it was because they are the one who destroyed themselves. They use their own hands to push a good man outside. They use their own hands to push a good man outside. So many of them, cases that I've listened to, you know, and those women, they use their own hands to push those men out. And like I said some few days ago, some women will lack of they could not forgive. They will say I'm money, I'm going too hot, I'm doing kinika, you know, yeah. Gbogbo pain tó bá fẹ́ go through ẹ̀ kíákíá. Tell the man, these are the things and things and things. Follow so the cancel upon the third year. Quickly reconcile. Quickly make peace. Quickly forgive. The more time you waste, the more you are ruining your marriage. The more time you wait, the more you are building a stumbling block. The more time you wait, the more you are destroying your home by yourself. I'm not going to lie to you. Ibi gbogbo náà káàdì ìyálẹ ọbẹ̀ ló máa ń dùn jura wọn lọ. Ibi ọmọ bí wọ́n ṣe ń pòwe ẹ̀jà rẹ̀. Yàrá wọn gún yín alẹ́ dẹ̀. Wọ́n gún yín alẹ́ ọbẹ̀ ló ń dùn jura wọn lọ. There are problems all over the place. People are holding to a lot of different things. They are hiding a lot of different things. A lot. There are some women are very smart. They won't tell you what they're going through. And they are just they are encouraging themselves. They forgive, they move on. They forgive, they move on. If you do like my wife, you will have peace or long. My wife don't get high blood pressure. You know, the day we went to the hospital and said, somebody in high blood pressure, why did they tell me one high blood pressure? Can they be near high blood pressure? Two high blood pressure. Over a problem new. My wife can sleep on the move. She can sleep on the move. If I carry my car and say, okay, she goes, oh, 5 minutes, if I call her, she won't pick up the phone. My wife, they sleep. If I come back like 12 o'clock, I will just open the garage, drive inside, close the garage, come inside. My wife is sleeping. It is in the morning that we asking me, Ekabo, what time did you come back? I go back like 12 o'clock. She don't give herself a headache. Now my phone be this. My phone be this. She never touched my phone before. This phone go to ring. Pring, 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 pring. You go there here. This one go to ring. Pring, 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 pring. She no go there. She feels her phone ring. Our customer and pay her. I will go there and pick my phone. I was sleeping. I put my whole phone on the table. My wife carried my phone, went and plugged it inside wall for me so it could charge. She didn't open it. Anything what was really cool. Anything what was really cool. She didn't open it. She just left it alone. Sometimes I'll be sleeping, and inside my dream, I will actually say, oh, my wife is opening my phone. I will just wake up. But nobody will be there. I was like, there's nobody here. You are the one giving yourself hypertension. The woman is sleeping. I was like, I'm sleeping. She's not even looking at my phone. She's not looking at her phone. Don't look at my phone. I will carry my phone sometimes. I will tell her I want to go and make phone call in my car. I want to go and make phone call in my car. I'll go and sit in my car outside. I'll be making phone call. I'll put it on speaker, on Bluetooth. I'll be yelling and shouting and laughing and stuff. She'll no go call. You know one thing about the old stories? You see that phone call that I went to make outside? I am going to come back inside and tell her everything eventually. She won't ask me, what happened. She won't ask me, who did you talk to? She won't ask me, what did you guys say? It is by myself, me, that I will come and talk like I see to say, what for good. I will just be wondering, what's wrong with me? Why am I telling what I discussed with this woman? It's just like maybe they use juju on me. Anything I discuss inside that car, then I will not start telling myself, why didn't I even carry the call here? So she could hear it instead of me now coming in to now start relating the old stuff and now start talking 2 times. The woman don't give herself pain. She don't give herself a headache. Now you they give yourself a headache. They run after your husband's phone all around. Now you they give yourself Then they give yourself wahala. When they run after your husband's phone. Where is his phone? Where is his phone? Where is his phone? What are you doing? Go see what you talking about. No, hopefully you see something there that will do my bad way. High blood pressure my shoot up by the down. Double dose of Gunama for a wallet. Nonsense. I'm telling you. I'll be the one to come and talk. I'll come and tell her everything by myself. By myself. So why run after a man's phone? Why don't you just leave his phone alone? So you won't have high blood pressure. If a man loves you, care about you, paying bills, is always home, take care of you, is not rude, is not disrespectful. Respect that man. Respect him. Throw a birthday party for him. Call his friends together, have a kind of a surprise birthday party for him. Buy him things. Oh, my wristwatch is there. My wife just came and said, I bought your wristwatch. I said, Bushman, let me like your wristwatch. I know they wear wristwatch. And stuff. So I bought it, but the wristwatch is actually very classy, so I was to wear it. I actually put it on when I was going to work today. I was like, just actually, it looked good. I was like, oh God, which is not bad. So, all right, guys, let me leave you guys alone. I gotta go. I have some other stuff to attend to. I have some stuff to attend to, so let me quickly go and attend. Let me quickly go and attend to some stuff, and then we come back again. We're gonna talk some more. But my advice for you guys out there, especially you women, is take it easy. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, and do well for yourself. Do well for your husband. Respect your husband, and don't be wicked. Because if you are, one day something terrible will happen. Might not be now. Might not be now. Might be later. Okay, might be later. All right. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I'll see you guys later on the flip side. Make sure you keep it gospel, like Femi Korode will say. I love you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.